you don't have like a positive self-talk in your head. And this can happen anytime. Awareness is your power. And I didn't know this until I noticed it. For example, I couldn't find a charger for my computer. And usually when I'm with my partner, I start asking, where is my phone charger? I haven't seen my computer charger. Do you know where my phone charger is? And I ask all these questions until I noticed that I was going to do that. But I decided, no, I'm going to think and I'm going to change the way my dialogue is. And so I thought, I'm going to find my charger. I know where my charger could possibly be at. And because of this situation, it helps you with any decisions that you're taking daily that are taking you closer to your dreams and your purpose. The way you talk to yourself is going to shape everything for you because your body is going to follow to what you tell it. If you say, I'm going to use my phone, I'm just going to watch real quick a few videos, and then you ended up scrolling a ton, everything has to do with your internal dialogue. And your internal dialogue is really important for your success in life. Before we talk about success, we need to define what success is. And success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, something that is progressively taking you towards success, something that is progressively helping you to achieve your goals, something that you're doing daily, baby steps. Before you learn to walk, you were a tiny baby, 1 year old or less, and you looked at everybody around you was walking. And one day you decided that you wanted to walk. And so you tried and you crashed. You tried and you crashed. You failed. You failed many times before you were able to walk. But you were not thinking, I'm never going to walk. All right, this is not my thing. I shouldn't be walking. Everybody can walk, but I can't. It's not my thing. But if you think that this is ridiculous, then why a lot of people that has a ton of big dreams or goals don't achieve it? It's because of their own internal dialogue. If they're saying to themselves, this is not for me, this is probably not going to happen for me, I can't, it's impossible. If you're thinking all these things, of course you're not going to achieve it. It's like if a 1 year old literally gives up to walk. But what happens? A lot of people don't want to take their baby steps. And the baby steps are the things that take you to achieve your goals, your dreams. But you got too caught into that you were too good for things. Oh my God, no. If I don't do this in 1 year, it's just not, then I'm not that good. Or, oh no, it's too simple what I have to do. It's way too simple. But what you don't think is that one baby step a day is 365 steps towards your goals. And very little steps have the biggest impacts in the long term. So think about anything. You can think about stocks. You can think about a company. You can think about yourself. Are you progressively going on the slight edge towards up? Or are you progressively going towards down? How do you know this? I can ask you questions. Do you think that your relationships are progressively going up or progressively going down? Do you think that your health is progressively going up or progressively going down? Do you think that your dreams are progressively going up or progressively going down? It's like the stocks. When you watch a stock and you know the company, you get the right information, you will know that if it's a good company, this company is progressively going up. But if it's not a good stock, it's a company that is going progressively down. Why? Because they don't adapt. They don't adapt to new things. They're not always evolving. So then they go bankrupt. And this happens all the time, but that's normal. That's just how life it is. But you have to decide how you want your life to be. Your internal dialogue is so important. Your internal dialogue matters so much every day. What you say to yourself. What are you talking to yourself? And the biggest power you can have is literally awareness. If you're aware of your daily actions, of what you're thinking, of what thoughts come into your head, and don't identify with every thought, because your thoughts, not all of them are true. They're just meant to be. But you have to choose wisely which thought, which decision, and also talk to yourself nicely. It's not the same if I say, oh, I don't know if this is going to be a good decision, that if I say, I really trust my decisions and I know I can take aligned decisions, decisions that are aligned to who I'm becoming. It changes everything. If you change the way you think, you talk to yourself, it changes your results. Your results is what matters to you, because then you're going to notice that your life is shaped the way you want it to be shaped. Some people can talk to you, say a few things, and you can know why they're living the life they're living because of the way they talk to themselves, because of who they identify with. Sometimes some people might tell, yeah, this is the life of a poor. If you think that you have the life of a poor, then you're going to have the life of a poor. But imagine if this person said, yeah, this is the life of somebody that is progressively working towards financial freedom. It changes everything, but that person does not speak to themselves like that. So whenever you talk to people, people that are aware, that know these things, people that are awake, will know with just a few words where you are in your situation in life. But this is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you really liked this video, and I would love to see you on the next one. Bye.